In this video, we are going to see the moment that I completed the Winter Wonderland portrait set. To be honest, I ended up spending about 35,000 coins playing Mount Fortune before this moment. Believe me, it took several hours of playing Mount Fortune, usually to level 15, before exiting with the prizes that I had won in each session. You can check out my other video about the 2 different strategies that I have used when playing Mount Fortune, and which one is generally the most productive way to play. I have literally hours of Mount Fortune gameplay footage available on this channel, so I can be as transparent as possible. A couple of those videos are not listed videos, so if you would like to see them, you will need to use the links in my other video description. I actually ran into a small issue in trying to complete this set. I assume that it is a bug or glitch in the app. The bug occurs when I am earning the portraits during a Mount Fortune session. Usually, it will take the number of portraits and add that to the duplicates counter in the lower right-hand corner. Once you reach 20 duplicates, it will give you a new portrait that you do not already have. Sometimes, when it starts to add the duplicate portraits, the counter would seem to back up and basically not count my duplicates. I was able to get around this by limiting the number of duplicate portraits I would collect during my Mount Fortune session. For example, I would limit the number of portraits to 3, for example, and then quit Mount Fortune. Using this limited duplicate count, it would then seem to add the duplicates to the counter again. This seemed like a waste, because I was paying 250 coins to play Mount Fortune, but I was so close to completing the set, I just decided to pay the coins to get past the glitch. I decided to take this strategy of paying coins to complete the set for a couple of reasons. First, I would probably be able to earn enough crown points where I would get the max crown for the winter season really early and not have to worry about winning several tournaments in the season. And secondly, I am hoping that they will not be adding a new portrait set to Mount Fortune for a while, so I could just focus on building my coins back before they do add a new collection. I figured that since I have the coins, I might as well use them to my advantage for now. However, I can see why someone would give up before spending that number of coins on Mount Fortune. It takes a long time to play that many rounds of the game. I didn't keep an accurate count of how many times I played, but based on my other Mount Fortune videos, it was at least 100 plays. This takes a long time, and it is pretty boring. I guess I would equate it to sitting at a slot machine for several hours. Every once in a while you hit and get a shot of adrenaline to keep you going, but otherwise it is dull. I really like the gnome portrait with the blue hat, so I was really trying to get that one for a long time. I think I will use that as my daily portrait for now, at least in the winter time. Normally, I like to use the bonus portrait from a set, the one that you get once you complete the set. However, the snowflake is a little bit boring in my opinion, and I doubt I will use it much. One thing I need to keep an eye on is something I have noticed when playing Mount Fortune recently. The past 15 times I have played Mount Fortune, I have only got to level 10. I have started to notice that I am getting multiple rocks before hitting level 10. When I was going to level 15 every play, I would regularly make it to level 15 with only 2 rocks. It might be that Mount Fortune learns how you are likely to play and adjusts the number of rocks according to your play. Like I said, this is just something I am keeping an eye on right now and have not given it a lot of data behind the theory. But if this does turn out to be the case, that may make a strong case for going to a higher level, if they will limit the rocks being thrown. So, in summary, it took about 35,000 coins to complete the set and several hours of trudging through Mount Fortune plays. But I was able to get a fancy new portrait and the highest crown for the season. Many people on my team have over 500,000 coins, and if you do, this seems like a good way to spend your extra coins. Let me know in the comments if you think this is a good way to spend your coins, or if you are waiting for another way to spend them. I hope you learned something or at least found this entertaining. Wishing you lots of crowns and rockets this week. Good luck.